It is just subjective.
Yeah, it's
First
just for board
chapter.
level.
And mostly calculations.
We have mole concept, stoichiometry, and
Okay, thank you.
empirical
Polarity,
formula.
molality, and all that.
Okay,
And
thank you.
2 or 3 questions. No, 3-4 marks of theory. That's it.
Okay, then theory would be less tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good evening, students.
Good evening,
Evening,
sir.
sir.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
sir.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. Now, coming to the class. Okay. Shall I teach the derivation again?
Yes, sir.
See on the board. I think at least you copy down. Now only have to explain us. You have to copy down again.
Sir, can you just explain it again?
Copy down means you have copied yesterday. Na girls, have you copied yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Only understand. Now we have to prove limit. Limit what? X tends to 0. Sin x by x is equal to 1. Geometrical proof. So what we do now in this, we will consider a unit circle. Unit circle means a circle whose radius is 1 unit and center is O. In that circle, we will consider a arc. Suppose I consider an arc here. This is my arc A, B. This arc will subtend some central angle at the center. Suppose that is x radian. This formula is only valid where x is in radian. X is in radian. Otherwise not valid, this one. Then what I will do, I will join AB. And I will draw a perpendicular from B on the base of the triangle OAB. Apart from that, what I'm going to do, I will construct a tangent at point A. So I will construct a tangent at point A, and that tangent will intersect the extended OB at point, suppose some point P, suppose P. Yesterday what I wrote E. Suppose I wrote E yesterday. So now these are the description of the diagram. Now coming to the proof, very simple proof. This is the tangent. Now in triangle OAE, in triangle OAE, what is the area of triangle OAE? Area of triangle OAE, not only OAE, any triangle, area is what? Half base into height. But what is base of this triangle? The triangle base is OAE. We can take OA. If OA is the base, height will be, tangent is always perpendicular to the radius at point of contact. So height will be AE. Now, since the circle is unit circle, its radius is 1. So half into 1 into AE. But what is AE in this triangle? So I will apply tan theta, tan x in this triangle only, OAE. Tan x is equal to opposite by adjacent. So AE by OA. So OA is 1 only, student. So it will be AE is equal to tan x. So final is what? Final area of triangle AOE. Area of triangle OAE is equal to half AE, but AE value is how much? 10x over. Then I can see a sector also. Area of sector OAB. Suppose OAB, area of sector. We know the formula. The formula is half r square theta, where theta is in radian. In trigonometry chapter, we have derived this formula, nothing wrong in that. So what is the radius of the circle? It is not a hidden fact. It is
1.
What is the central angle? That is x. So half x. This is the area of sector OAB. I can see one more triangle. Actually, many triangles, but one more triangle. Area of triangle OAB. So area of triangle OAB means same logic. Half base into height. Half base into height. So what is base of OAB? OAB, base is OA. What is height? You know height. Height is the
BD.
perpendicular drawn from the topmost position to the base. So B to base means, this is easy. BD. I think I should not tell you. AB is not the height. Height means perpendicular from the tip to the toes. So now, as you know, OA is the radius. Its value is 1. BD. BD means in this triangle apply sine theta, sine x. What is sine x in this triangle? Not in this triangle. Sorry, student. In triangle ODB, because I can apply the trigonometric ratio only in right angle triangle. In triangle ODB, what is problem is there? What is very good? What is sine x? Sine x is opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is BD by OB. But what is OB, student? Please tell me, don't be silent. BD, OB is 1. So BD is what? Sine x. So this means this is half sine x. 3 area we have calculated. If somebody want to copy something, can copy. Already you have copied yesterday. And you can ask some doubt if you have. First, area of triangle OAE. Area of the sector OAB, area of triangle OAB. Who want to ask doubt, student? Is there anyone who has doubt? Say yes or no. Shall I proceed? Then only I will proceed now.
Sir, proceed, sir.
Proceed. Now this 3 area I will compare. I will compare the 3 area. The 3 area which I am not indicating, but in that who is the biggest area? So area of triangle OAE is the biggest, largest. That is greater than area of sector. Area of sector OAB, that is greater than area of triangle OAB. If only triangle OAB is written, means area only written. So in short, you can write. So I think this also you understood. Area of the bigger triangle is more than the area of sector. Area of sector is more than the area of triangle OAB, because sector means even this area is included. Any doubt is there till here? OAE area is greater than area of sector, and area of sector is more than area of triangle OAB. Any doubt, student? Substitute the value. Half 10x. Area of sector half x. Area of triangle OAB half sine x. Any doubt? Please tell me. Stop me and ask me. Half, half, half cancel all 3 places. I can write this as sine x by cos x, 10x. X, sine x. Take reciprocal. Reciprocal. So it will become cos x by sine x. But reciprocal means sign of inequality will change. If I say 5 is more than 2, reciprocal means 1 by 5, 1 by 2. So what will happen now? 1 by 2 will be more. Same logic, reciprocal means sign of inequality will change. So this will become less than 1 by x, less than sine x. Here what we are doing, sine x lies in first quadrant. Here we are assuming sine x lies in first quadrant. So it is positive. So multiply, sorry. What? So here I
wouldn't it be 1 by sin x?
1 by sin x, reciprocal now. So sin x is positive, multiply throughout by sin x. And sin x is positive means sign of inequality will not change. So what I'm supposed to write? Cos x less than sin x by x less than 1. Any doubt? Then I want the value of limit now. I'll take limit also. Limit tends to what, student? Limit x tends to 0 cos x. So I will take at this place also. Limit x tends to 0 sin x by x. Limit x tends to 0, 1. So limit x tends to 0 cos x. Anybody knows the answer? No one knows the answer.
1, sir.
In the place of x, put 0. What I should do? 1. 1 less than limit x tends to 0 sin x by x is less than, here there is no x, so where to put the limit? 1. Now what happened? Limit x tends to 0 sin x by x is more than 1 less than 1. More than 1 less than 1 means conclusion is limit x tends to 0 sin x by x is equal to 1. Otherwise, then you have to teach one more theorem, sandwich theorem. Otherwise, this way only you can understand also. See, it is better to understand like sin x is more than 1 less than 1 means sin x is equal to 1. Otherwise, there is a theorem based on that. This result means after this conclusion comes, but this way also you can understand as far as boards is concerned. Sandwich theorem I will teach in competitive. Write down. Write down means you wrote yesterday now. Ask some doubt. Bhushan. Bhushan is not there.
No doubt, sir.
No doubt. Actually, I think you understood. Anybody else has doubt, ask me. Otherwise, I will do second derivation. Shall we do second derivation? Ananya?
Sir, I understood.
Good. Shall I do second derivation? Ananya?
Yes, sir.
Which one is that?
Sir,
student?
1 minute, sir. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Which one is that second derivation which you want me to do?
That limit of
Sir, I think you did
cos x
yesterday,
by
no?
x.
Which one I did?
Sir, wouldn't
No.
it be the same for like almost everything, the derivation? It almost be same, right, for cos x by x also?
Cos x by x, no formula, no student. Anybody gave you cos x by x formula? We don't have formula like this way now. There's no
Yeah,
formula.
that's 1 minus cos x. by
Limit x tends to 0 cos x by x. No formula, na student.
x. Sorry, sir. 1 minus cos. Oh, nothing.
1 minus
Cos x by x. I think this formula is there. Is equal to 0.
0. How? So how means this is a question. You can learn as a formula, but it is a question. You know trigonometry. What is 1 minus cos 2 theta value, student? Trigonometry. I told you trigonometry. This formula is used too many times. Again, is used in limit also. Anybody knows
Sin square, 2
1
sin square
minus
theta.
2 sin square theta? Very useful formula. So, but here 2 theta is not there. So what should I write? Hey, what is 1 minus
2
cos
sin
x?
square theta by
Theta by
2.
2.
2 sin
Theta by
square
2.
by 2, and here also x. Now what
X.
happens, student? This I simply am teaching this one because this girl told. Now what happened? Now this is sine square and this is x. So what is the need? What is the need?
Multiply and divide by
What
2.
do we need for the formula? The formula means what we will do. Limit x tends to, this 2 will go outside only. 2 means no problem. Answer, you told 0 na. Limit x tends to 0. Do you know the meaning of sine square theta? This means sine theta whole square.
Whole square.
So it is like sine x by 2 whole square. Here also whole square. So what happened? This become x squared. So I will multiply with x. Correct now? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, some mistake I did. So now what happened? This angle should be same, x by 2x. So I will divide by x by 2. So here what I should write now? Tell me.
Multiply by x by 2.
Some mistake is there.
Sir, you don't.
X by 2 whole square.
Wait, that one list. 2 sine square x by 2. So what I will do here, x into x by 4. And here also I will multiply with x by 4. So now what I can write? I can write this as 2 limit x tends to 0 sine x by 2 whole square into x by 4. Now according to the formula which I taught now, sine x by x is how much?
1.
1. So this will become 1. And in the place of x, what I'm supposed to write?
0.
The answer is 0 only now. 1 into 0, 0. That's why you told me that answer is 0.
Yes, sir.
This is a question, student. This can come in the exam, like find the value, do this sum.
So our teacher gave this like as a
Formula.
identity kind of
So
formula.
she did correctly only because many places this is used so directly. If you know the answer, you can no need of doing so many steps. So she did correctly only. So have you understood? Shall I teach more here?
Yes, sir, I understood.
Okay. Anybody else? Ananya didn't told me which proof I should do now. Ananya?
Oh, it's fine. You can do anything.
No, your madam taught you something that I have to do now. No other theorem she taught you.
No, she just taught one.
Hey, you only told her she taught this also. Limit x tends to a, x to power n minus a to power n by x
Yes, sir,
minus.
she taught by division, like actual
So,
division.
where n is a rational number. We will study in general only. See, may have taught for n is integer, but we'll study now. We don't waste time now. See on the board, answer. Case 1. We will study all the case, but I think case 1 is only for your boards. In the CBSE NCERT textbook also only one case is given. When n is integer, this formula is valid for all rational number. When n is integer, see on the board. So proof now. Limit x tends to a, x to power n minus a to power n by x minus a. Now how your madam told, she told correctly. We have to literally divide this by long division method. Divide this. Otherwise what we can write here, if you don't know, learn it. This x to power n minus a to power n can be written as x minus a. And then what you do? Start reducing the power of x and start increasing the power of a. First term will be x to power n minus 1 plus x to power n minus 1 a plus x to power will decrease. N minus 1 means n minus 2. X to power n minus 3 a square. And this way it will continue. This program will continue, and last will be a to power n minus 1. Okay. And x minus a is down. Tell me.
What are you doing, sir? What did you do actually? I am not able to understand. Like you took x minus a as common and then you just started writing powers.
No.
Reducing powers.
No, student. My mistake only actually. What happened? See here. I'll teach again. What I'm doing, I told you, you people don't know, so learn it now only. When you open the bracket now, this bracket you open, you know how to open the bracket, multiply. When you multiply completely now, you will get the numerator. But you don't know that how to write x to power n minus a to power n in factor form, so I wrote it. So when you open the bracket, you are going to get x to power n minus a to power n. Always you can verify. One simple method is like this way, student. See here. One simple method to understand this is, but that expression you have to memorize. Nothing we can do. You in the exam you are not going to divide and understand. Divide. All of you know how to divide polynomial. So divide by x minus a. So what is the first? What I should do? I will not teach division. You tell me what I should write here. Hey, how to divide? Tell me, one of you. Division you know or not of polynomial?
X to the power of n minus 1.
N
Do you know or shall I teach this
1.
one? X to power n minus 1. Then x into x to power n minus 1, it will become x to power n. Then multiply with this. It will become minus a x to power n minus 1. Sign will change. Minus plus cancel. So what you got? Minus a x to power n minus 1 minus a to power n. Then again x into what is this one?
Ax to the power of n minus 2.
Minus a x to power n minus 2. So it will become minus a x to power n minus 1 plus a square. This way you have to do. Then what happened? I will not completely do it. There's no end of this. Denominator will be how much? Sorry. Remainder will be how much at the end? Remainder will be
an minus 1. A to the power
remainder,
n minus
final remainder, final, not here. Final remainder will be 0.
0.
So now you know one result. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus
Remainder.
remainder. That's why we can write this as divisor into quotient. But what is the quotient? If you do completely, then only we come to know. But we know in advance that coefficient will be x to power n minus 1. But here plus should come, student. Should not be minus. Why?
Sir,
It should be
multiplying
plus
minus
ax to the power n minus 1.
It will be plus,
plus only. Plus only we are getting.
then only will get
Plus only. So
0.
it will be a x to power n minus 2. This way it will come. People have already divided and know the answer. So I am only telling you the answer. Suppose in the place of n, it is x to power 5 minus a to power 5 by x. That time you can really divide and see now. So you remember this result, student. So how to remember the result? That I was teaching you. Very simple. How to remember? So limit x tends to a. This x to, like you know now, x square minus a square can be written as x minus a into x plus a. Same way we are saying how to express the numerator in factor form. You don't know, so learn it now. We can write this as x minus a. What will be the second factor? Second factor means we need x to power n. Already we wrote x. If we multiply here, shall I write here x to power n only?
No, we should write less than.
X to power n minus 1. Then only if you multiply this, you will get x to power n. What will be the next term? Next term is, the way to remember is reduce the power of x. X to power n minus 1, n minus 2. And then introduce a. Next will be what? One of you tell me. X to power
n minus 3.
and a square. The a power will keep on increasing, x power will keep on decreasing. This you will study more in binomial. X to power n minus 4, a to power 3. This will continue. Last will be a to power n minus 1. So this you have to memorize, and it is simple only, student. X minus a. Then write one power less, and then x power will decrease, a power will increase. What they want to say to you, if you multiply, open the bracket, you will get x to power n minus a to power n by x minus a. Please ask me some doubt. The boy who has asked that time doubt, ask me. Have you understood, student?
So you can cancel x. Yes, sir.
That is next step now.
Cancel x minus
that is the next step. So what we'll do now, after writing this way, we can cancel x minus a, x minus a. What is limit x tends to a? X is tending to a. In the place of x, what I should substitute?
A.
A. So what it become? A to power n minus 1 plus a to power
N minus 1 only.
and a to power n minus 2 into a. Into a means again it will become a to power n minus 1. A to power n minus 3 into a square. Again it will become a to power n minus 1. How many times? How many terms are there?
N times.
N times. So if you add 2 50 times, what is the answer? 2 into 50. So same way, a to power n minus 1 is added how many times? N times. So what is the answer? N into a to power n minus 1 is equal to RHS. Hence proved. Copy it and ask me doubt. I think some of you have doubt in this result. Keshav, you have doubt here?
No, sir. I understood.
Just substitute and multiply with a. When the base are same, power exponent will get added. So this is over. This much is only given in NCERT, and I think this much only your madam taught. But let us go to next step. Case 2. Shall I erase the board? Ananya?
Yes, sir, you can.
No, have you understood this one?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do case 2 now. Case 2. What will be case 2, Ananya? Case 1 only I wrote wrong. What case 1 I wrote? What was case 1? N is a
N belongs
Integer.
to
not integer, student. N is a positive integer. Case 1 was, sorry, make the rectification. Case 1
Sir,
was,
can we give it as natural number?
it can be 0 also now. Case 1, N is a positive integer.
Whole number.
Just write positive. Just write positive. Case 1. Case 2 will be x is a negative integer. Case 2, x is a negative integer. First case, n is a positive integer. Second case, n is a negative integer. So for negative integer also this result holds. But how? Now see here, negative n is a
Yeah.
negative integer. Tell me.
So then in the numerator, in the limit,
I will
we'll get
prove. I will
1
prove.
minus n, right?
N is a negative integer. N is negative means n is how much? N is negative means n is how much?
Less than 0.
But some number will be there, some value. Suppose n is minus m. N is how much? N is negative integer. So we assume n is how much? Minus m. N is negative integer means it will have some value, na student. So its value is suppose minus m. When I write minus 3, so what is 3? Positive or negative? 3, only 3.
Positive.
Positive.
So n is a negative integer. Let n is equal to minus m, where m is what, student?
A positive integer.
Positive integer. Already we have proved for positive integer. So now substitute here, limit x tends to a, x to power n minus a to power n by x minus a is equal to limit x tends to a, n value is minus m, x to power minus m minus a to power minus m, x minus a. Anybody has doubt? Because I substitute the value of n, which is minus m, because n is a negative integer. Use law of indices. Sorry student, not law of indices. This is negative power, power is negative, so reciprocal will become 1 by x to power m minus 1 by a to power m by x minus a. Have you understood this one? Power is negative, it will become 1 by. Take LCM. LCM how much? One of you help me. LCM how much?
X power x into
A to power m minus x to power m by
ax to the power m.
X to power m, a to power m into, this will go here only na, x minus a.
Yes.
Are you understanding or not? See?
Yes, yes.
Understood now, x minus a will go here. Now from numerator I'll take minus common.
How did you get n? It's m, right?
Everywhere m only by mistake. Shall I write again?
No, sir, no, sir.
X to power m, a to power m, x minus a, from numerator minus 1 common. Minus 1 common. Minus 1 common means what I should write now? X to power m minus a to power m by x to power m, a to power m, x minus a. Please ask me some doubt if you have till here. Ask me some doubt if you have till here.
Sir, sir, you did nothing, but you did
nothing I did. Only LCM I took.
Integer. That's it.
So any doubt is there? Prajwal, have you doubt? Do you have doubt?
No, sir, no.
Now tell me, Prajwal will tell me what is the value of this expression here. What is the value? This one, this box. What is the value? Can we use for this box? Can we use this result?
And yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because m is a positive
m
integer.
Yes,
Positive integer already we proved in case 1 na. For
Yes.
positive integer we have proved in case 1, so we can use that. And in the place of x, I will write. In the place of x, what I should write? A. So what it becomes? Minus 1 by a to power m, a to power m. But in the place of the box, I will use this result. So what I should write now in the, help me.
M
What is-
a to the power of
m
minus
a
one.
to power m minus 1. Correct? And this result. Ask me some doubt. In the place of x, I wrote a to power m, a to power m. Here, this result.
Sir, in place of
Not audible. Who has doubt here? Now what I should write? Minus 1 by a to power m. How much? A to power m.
0.8.
M.
Hello, sir.
I'm not able to hear you. Copied on this much. I will erase the board now. Keshav, tell me properly. I'm not able to hear. You're not audible. Shall I erase some part of the board? Do you have doubt? Nothing you will say.
Hello, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, in the place of X, you took it as A.
In the place of X, I put A.
Yeah, yes,
And
yes.
here I have used the formula ma to power m minus 1.
As X tends to A. That's right.
Because X tends to A, so we can use this formula. Now, what I can write? Minus m a to power, here law of indices, a to power m minus 1, a to power 2m. So what I should write? M minus 1
Minus 2m.
2m. So what it becomes? Minus m a to power minus m minus 1. Student, do you know the value of minus m?
N.
N only, sir.
We got the result now. Na to power n minus 1. So this result is also true for negative integer. Now case 3 we will do. It is true
Sir.
for any rational number. Tell me. Shall I prove for rational number or shall I leave that? In the exam, I think school they teach the positive integer only. Shall I leave for rational number?
Sir, we can write N as M
P by Q.
any rational number. It will be true only, sir.
Shall I prove or not? Give some reply.
Sir, we'll try, then we'll ask.
Girls, Ananya, shall I prove for rational number, general rational number? Ananya.
So it's fine.
I should not prove.
I mean, you can.
I will prove now. See here, case 3. I hope you wrote everything. Case 3. N is a case 3. N is any rational number. Rational number. So N is rational number means what? That is N is equal to P by Q. P by Q. And this rational number can be positive, negative, anything. So, but what I will do, I will take Q as Q is positive. Q is positive. P can be negative, positive, no problem. Q is positive. See, for rational number to be negative, only P has to be negative now. I assume Q as positive. Okay, we'll proceed now. So what the question becomes, limit x tends to a, x to power n minus a to power n by x minus a. All of you concentrate hard and see on the board. Don't see here and there. X to power, in the place of n, what I should write? P by q minus a to power p by q by x minus a. All of you know law of exponent, law of indices. What I can write here? What I can write? X to power 1 by q to whole
Sir, you can
power
write
p.
it as x to the power p minus
X to power 1 by q to whole power p. Can I write here p by q
Oh,
as
yes, sir, sir.
minus a to power 1 by q
Yes,
to
sir.
whole power p by x minus a. If you multiply the exponent, you will get p by q only. This is all technique to do the sum. Now I will assume, what I will assume, see here, let x to power 1 by q is equal to y to power.
Sir, why can't q be negative?
Q
Q
can
should
be,
not be equal to 0. That's the condition, right?
but we
It
can
can
take,
be negative.
it can be negative, student. You tell me a q negative. Tell a number in which q is negative. Wait, let this girl tell.
Okay, then p becomes negative. Okay,
If I write
I
4
got it.
by
I got
minus
it.
3, then also you can write minus 4
Yes,
by
sir.
3.
Yes, sir.
Then
Yeah, I
anyhow,
got it.
q will be positive only now. Means that way I took.
Yes, sir. Yes, I got it.
Okay. So I assume let x to power 1 by q is equal to how much? Y to power c and a to power 1 by q as something mistake is there. I don't know what. Some mistake is there. Y to power C means no use no y to power C.
Sir,
Huh.
take a to the power 1 by q as something z to the power c, sir.
Z to power C.
Yeah, like
Something here, I'm getting doubt here. I will not waste time, student, but I'm getting, I forgot here. X to power 1 by Q. Y to power Q I should take, or what I should take, I don't know. C to power Q.
So I think Q should be outside so that
Here Q should be
because
outside.
Q
Huh?
is positive, right?
Q
So
should
we
be
can-
outside now.
Yes, sir.
You're telling correct. So X to power P to whole power 1 by Q minus A to power P to whole power 1 by Q by X minus A. So I will take X to power P as some number, X to power P as Y. And A to power P as C. So when, that is a problem, student. Plus Y to power P.
So what difference would it make? It will still be y to power 1 by q, no? Okay, yeah. Y to the power 1 by q minus c to the power 1 by q. So the powers are same.
Y tends to C, X tends to A. Okay, so I got confused here, so I will teach you tomorrow. We'll not waste time. So leave it here, this one. I'll teach you next class. Some small problem technique was there here. It's okay, it happens.
sir,
Huh.
Sir, I
Sir.
think we need to divide it again into two cases when P,
It's okay, it's okay.
P is negative.
It will come directly only. That power I got confused. So I will teach Monday, no problem. Coming to questions, from NCERT, what is the remaining question?
sir, can I solve question number 32?
32 I should solve. I think that is last question now. Anybody else has
Yes,
doubt in
sir.
some other thing?
Only one place I have a doubt. when solving.
Tell me 32 question I should solve.
Yes, sir.
30 second sum. If f of x is equal to mx square plus n, nx plus m, nx cube plus m, x tends to 0, x less than 0, x greater than equal to 0, less than equal to 1, x greater than 1, for what integer, for what integers m and n does both limit x tends to 0 f of x and limit x tends to 1 f of x exist. Easy sum. All of you copy. This is textbook sum 32nd. F of x is defined in 3 ways. It is non-uniform definition of f of x. When x is less than 0, then f of x value is mx square plus n. When x is more than 0, less than 1, then nx plus m is the value of f of x. When x is greater than 1, the value is nx cube plus m. Then what they are saying, for what integers m and n does limit x tends to 0 f of x and limit x tends to 1 f of x exist. I hope all of you understood the question. This limit exists. Limit at 0 exists. Miss, what is the conclusion? Left hand limit is equal to?
Right hand.
RHL.
So when x is at x is equal to 0, we will check at x is equal to 0. LHL I will find. LHL limit x tends to 0 means what? 0 minus. When x is less than 0, what is f of x, student?
mx square plus n.
Very simple. Mx square plus n. Now this 0 minus rule is over. This 0 minus rule in most of the cases is to identify the function. X is less than 0, but it is almost equal to 0. Then f of x is, in the place of x, what I should substitute?
0.
0. So
Zero.
answer is n. Because you put 0, answer is n. Left hand limit is this much. RHL I will find. RHL, limit x tends to 0 plus f of x. So limit x tends to 0 plus x is 0 more than 0. So f of x is more than 0 means what? Nx plus m over 0 plus rule. So in the place of x, what I should put? 0 plus. So what is the answer? M. Any doubt is there? In the place of x, put 0.
No, sir.
Now, what do we know? Now, limit x tends to 0, f of x exists. It is given in the question only. Exist implies left hand limit. Limit x tends to 0 minus is equal to limit x tends to 0 plus. Both the limit are equal. So what I should write then? N is equal to m. But they are saying for what integers m and n does this exist? So n is equal to m. We got first answer. Then we'll come to second one. Limit x tends to 1, f of x exists. Have you copied this one?
Yes.
Sir, 2 minutes, sir.
Limit x tends to 1, f of x exists. We will check at x is equal to 1. Here also we'll find left hand limit. Limit x tends to 1 minus. When x is less than 1, what is the value of f of x? X is less than 1. F of x is?
nx plus
X
n.
cube plus n. M.
X is less than 1.
No, it'll be nx plus
So,
n.
Nx plus m. In the place of x, what I'm supposed to substitute?
1.
1. So it will become n plus m. This is the left hand limit. Coming to right hand limit. So 1 plus f of x. When x is more than 1. So what is the f of x value? More than 1, nx cube plus m. In the place of x, what I'm supposed to substitute? 1. So it will become n plus m. So now limit x tends to 1, f of x exists. So limit x tends to 1 minus is equal to limit x tends to 1 plus. So what do we got now? In the beginning we got, for the first case we got n is equal to m, and here we got n plus m is equal to n plus m. So what is the meaning of this?
Sir, it exists for all integers where m is equal to n.
No, but question is what are the integers? For what integers m and n? So n plus m, second
All
this is
integers.
All integers.
n plus m is equal to n plus m. So what in the place of n put m. So what we got? 2m is equal to 2m. Cancel, cancel. 1 is equal to 1. Means we can say all answer is what? Tell me, student. All the
Integers.
all the integers
Where m
when
is equal
where
to n.
n and m are equal. N and m are equal. I'll check once answer how they have written this answer. Answer will be this only, but let me check the format in how they wrote the answer. You can also check. Exercise, I think all of you copy the answer 13.1.
They have given for both the cases separately.
Separate answer they need. They have
Yes,
given.
sir. So we can just leave it like m is equal to n and
What they gave for first one, they told first one is we need m is equal to n. First one answer. Second answer is for any integral values of m and n. For any integral values of m and n. First case only they should be equal. Second case they can be unequal also. See, when I say m plus n is equal to n plus m and n can be unequal also now here, student.
Yeah.
So first one only is m is equal to n. Second one, it can be any integral value. But I think you understood, most of you. Is there any other sum in limits which you want to ask me? NCERT sum almost we have done. If you have any doubt, you can ask me from NCERT first. No doubt. Shall we do few
The 27th one.
27th.
It's easy, sir, but still I got confused somewhere.
Are you not able to do 27th sum? Easy sum, no?
Yes, sir. Only these two questions. Yeah, sir. Mod x minus
Try again.
5.
It is easy sum. 27.
Yeah, okay, sir.
One or
I'll
two minutes will complete 27th sum. 27th sum is limit x tends to 5 f of x. We need to.
Sir, is the answer 0?
For which one?
27th one.
I don't know the answer. Where f of x is equal to, maybe limit does not exist. No, it is 0 only. Huh?
Yes, sir.
So
if you
now,
substitute
answer.
xy.
As I told you, for limit sum, for mod, if mod comes in the question, you find left hand limit as well as right hand limit. Or we can do directly also in this case. Limit, okay. Left hand limit.
Sir, but they are telling us to find the limit, not prove its existence, right?
But if when left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, means that is the value now. Limit x tends to 5 minus.
Sir, but that gives a limit value, right? Like what is the value of x?
Yes, so you can directly substitute mod
Yeah,
of x
that's what I'm
minus 5.
telling.
Suppose they have given like this way, limit x tends to 0, mod x minus 5. Then what would you have done? Can you find separately here? Can you find directly? What is the answer? No reply.
Will it not be minus 5?
Answer is minus
5.
No, here limit does not exist. They will not say you that limit exists or not. They will say find. You have to come to a conclusion that limit does not exist. Here limit does not exist. Quite possible here also limit does not exist, but that is not the case. See, here limit does not exist, student. You put, do you want to know why limit does not exist here? And they are not going to check you, verify limit exists or not. That is not the case. They will say find limit. Now you will say minus 5, answer is wrong. You have to say limit does not exist. But here we have an option to do directly and we are going to get correct answer. But in advance, how do we know? Most of you don't know. So that's why every time find left hand limit and right hand limit, it is safe to find left hand limit, right hand limit in the case where mod is given in the quotient or greatest integer is given or signum is given or fractional part is given. It is safe. Here you can write directly also, but this like one example I gave you, their limit does not exist. I'll tell you why. Limit x tends to 5, f of x. Sorry, student. Limit x tends to 5, mod x minus 5 we have to find. So better to, the reason for that is, student, why we can find it directly, because when x is more than 5, what is mod x value? When x is more than 5, what is mod x value? Here also, correct. When x is more than 5, what is the mod x value? No answer.
X only.
X only. And when x is little less than 5, what is the answer?
Can be X or minus.
It
It's
can be.
still x.
It is x only, but because that is that only I'm saying now. Here there is no problem, but the question which I gave, there was a problem there. I'll tell you. So better to find right hand limit and left hand limit. Here no problem. Limit x tends to left hand limit. Limit x tends to 5 minus mod x minus 5. So what you got now? X is equal to, or we can write directly also. Limit x tends to 5 minus 5 minus. So what is mod of 5 minus?
5.
5 only. 5 minus 5, 0. And right hand limit is limit x tends to 5 plus, means x is little more than 5. So again it will be 5 minus 5, 0. Or you could have done directly also, but the question which I gave there you cannot do directly. I will try to explain.
So is it because like one case you'll get like a negative
that's the thing.
integer and one you'll get
Because
positive?
0 only the problem starts now. That's the reason. Here
So
no problem.
that case we can use that 0 minus h and 0 plus h.
But what happened if we don't miss? You are intelligent, you can understand. But that's why I'm saying that here we can do directly also. Then some student like little weak average student, they will feel that where to use LHL is equal to RHL, where to use directly. So they may get confused. That's why I'm saying whenever mod is there, you do LHL and RHL. Both are equal. That is the answer. So here LHL is equal to RHL. And that is equal to value of the function 0. That is only limit. And here we can do directly also. If you can understand that here we can do directly, means do directly. What is the problem? Here no problem, student. I hope you're understanding what I want to convey you. So here if you do directly also in this sum, there is no problem. You will get the answer 0 only. But that will not work every time. So that will not work every time. So every time you better to find LHL and RHL whenever mod is there. What is the next sum I should help you? Or this sum only you are doubt? Prajwal?
Yes, sir.
This sum only doubt?
Not exactly. I didn't ask this doubt. I think Kesha asked this
No,
one.
but do you have you understood this one?
So I kind of thought of that.
Kind of you understood. So you have to tell me what you didn't understood. Suppose we find this directly. Limit x tends to 5 f of x. So limit x tends to 5 mod x minus 5. So usually we should not get 0 by 0 answer. So here if you put directly 5, what you will get? Mod 5 minus 5. Mod 5 is what? 5 minus 5. So answer is 0. This way also you can do. No problem.
And so we can do this for any other sum which is given in the similar way, right?
How we can
Even if x tends to, for example, x tends to 4, x tends
4
to
also,
1.
because the definition of mod will change at 0. Only 0 problem will come. When x tends to 0, then only problem comes in case of mod.
Understood, sir.
0 means problem. Now definition of mod will change where? At 0 only. More
Yeah,
than 0,
so that time how are we supposed to solve? Can you give me?
LHL is equal to RHL you have to do. LHL separately, RHL separately.
Could you give an example? Like
I
a
have got
sum?
so many questions. So shall I erase this board?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll do some sums. Suppose this girl is asking, that only will do. Suppose somebody asks you question number 1, limit x tends to 0 mod x by x. Actually yesterday also we did on this sum. No? Not done on this one.
We did this.
Then we'll do again. Wait.
No,
So
we did this, but
We'll
we
do
had
again,
those equations
equation. We'll
for
do like
different
we will do here.
cases.
Now, if we put directly 0, what is the answer? 0 by 0. So we have to do something. So what we'll do here, mod means we understood we have to find the LHL and RHL separately. Answer. LHL. You only should give the answer. Limit x tends to 0 minus. So x of mod x by x, suppose. So limit x tends to 0 minus. X is less than 0. So what is the value of mod x?
Minus
X.
Minus x by x. This x will not change now. Cancel what you'll get. Minus 1. RHL. Limit x
Then
tends
we'll
to
get 1.
So what
Yeah,
happened?
this I understood. I
This way
thought like,
only.
If
So
there
now what
is
happened?
another,
X by X, so you will get 1. Now what happened? LHL is not equal to RHL. Limit does not exist. Limit does not exist. This is the answer.
this is not what I asked. Like the previous sum, we got mod x minus 5. In that way, in
Here
that
also-
kind of an equation,
here
if we
also
have
mod
x
is
tends
involved
to
now.
0.
Suppose we say limit, I think there also it is okay. No? Limit x tends to 0. I think it will work. Mod x plus 5 you are saying.
Plus 5 minus 5, anything. Like just an equation like that. Yeah.
But here I think
R2 would be
here limit will exist. Here limit will exist, student. Hello?
So here we directly substitute
No,
x
if you don't
equal to
if you
0.
do LHL and RHL, then also you will get same answer. You can do yourself, find LHL, RHL, you will get the same answer. Limit exists here.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Okay. We'll go to next question. Show that, people you can stop me and ask some doubt if you have. So that limit x tends to 0, e to power minus 1 by x does not exist. Now they specifically mention in the question, this is some from R.D. Sharma. See, R.D. Sharma, they have given many questions which are not, that type are not there in NCERT. But since Hers are told to teach R.D. Sharma for you people, so I'm teaching now. Show that limit x tends to 0, e to power minus 1 by x does not exist. Answer. Does not exist means what can be the reason? One of the reason can be left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So LHL will find limit x tends to 0 minus e to power minus 1 by x. Like you told the other day, how to do this sum. Now what I should write here, let x is how much? What is x? X is little less than 0. So what I should assume? X is equal to 0 minus
H.
0 minus h. X is little less than 0. So x value will be 0 minus h. Now the variable is changing from x to h. So everywhere I have to change. When x tends to 0 minus, x is very close to 0. Then h is close to what?
0.
0. So now the new question, the question will change to limit h tends to 0, e to power minus 1 by, in the place of x, what I should write?
0 minus h.
0 minus h or minus h. So what it becomes now, limit h tends to 0, e to power minus 1 by minus h, minus minus cancel. So what will get? E to power 1 by h. So put in the place of h 0, what you will get? E to power 1 by 0, e to power 1 by 0, how much? Anybody knows?
Indeterminate.
Infinite.
Infinite.
Infinity.
So e to power infinity, how much?
Undefined.
Infinity. Okay. This is the value of
So that's
left hand.
infinity or undefined?
Infinity.
Same
Infinity
Okay.
is like undefined only.
Oh, okay.
LHL is over. Copy down, then I will find RHL. LHL is a very big number, positive number, very big positive number. Now we will find RHL. This question, there is no confusion because they told we have to show that limit does not exist. RHL. RHL means limit x tends to 0 plus. 0 plus means one of you tell me what is x value. Little more than 0.
0 plus h.
0 plus x. But here also when x tends to 0 plus or 0, h tends to 0. So how the question will change? Limit x tends to 0 plus is same as limit h tends to 0, e to power minus 1 by x minus 1 by 0 plus h. So now how much we got now, student? Tell me. E to power minus 1 by h. In the place of h, what I should substitute?
0.
0. So how much we'll get?
E to the power
Minus 1 by 0. Anybody knows what is minus 1 by 0?
Minus infinity.
Infinity.
Okay, so what I will do a little differently. Can I write this as 1 by, how can I write? 1 by e to power h? No?
Yes, sir, you can.
I can write now here. No, I cannot.
1 by e to the power
1
1 by
h,
h.
sir. 1 by h.
1 by h, na?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
E to power 1 by h I can write. 1 by h. Correct, na? When the number goes from numerator to denominator, sign of the power will change. Now put h is equal to 0. So what will get? 1 by e to power 1 by 0 means what? 1 by e to power infinity. 1 by infinity. What is 1 by infinity?
0.
Didn't understand? Hey, shall I teach again?
Okay, so any integer by infinity is 0.
0. Correct. So what happened? LHL was in infinity, RHL is 0. Are they equal? No, they're not equal.
No.
So limit does not exist. Tell me, I have done in very elaborate way. See, minus means it will come e to power 1 by h. In the place of h, put 0, 1 by e to power 1 by 0, 1 by 0, e to power infinity, 1 by infinity, 1 by infinity, 0. So now you can say directly that LHL is not equal to RHL. Limit
So
does
is
not
it
exist.
proved that 1 by infinity is 0?
Limit does
Could almost be equal to 0.
almost equal to 0 means 0 only na. Practical purpose it is 0 only. So how you want me to write? Almost 0. It is 0 only now. Some girl is asking something. Ask student.
No,
Ask
sir.
child.
No, sir.
Something you're saying
Nothing.
now. You're
No.
asking good question.
No, like, is it proved that 1 by infinity is 0?
You don't know the proof.
Sir, I don't know.
You
Probably
should
you
know.
taught in competitive, sir. I am
No,
not
no. I should
student
not teach
for
this. You have to study in 8th standard, 7th standard. 1 by infinity is 0. Why I should teach you? This is 7th class knowledge, 6th class knowledge, 8th class knowledge. How many of you know 1 by infinity 0? How?
Sir, I knew in 10th, sir.
Then
Sir, I know in 7th.
if you could have asked me, I have taught, but by myself, it is difficult. I thought you know. So I teach fast why 1 by infinity is 0.
Sir, it's okay, sir. You can continue.
You don't want to know. So 1 by 0, how much, girl?
Infinity.
I think you don't know this also. Do you know why 1 by 0 is infinity?
Yeah, no, sir.
Then, if you know this, you can know that. So,
Sir, we can consider
correct.
0 is equal to 10 to the power
Very good.
minus any
See,
integer.
there is no, I will teach in 2 minutes if you have, because what happened, then you will grow older, then also you don't know. Somebody has to teach you. 1 by 0 is infinity. How you know? There is no direct proof. By considering example, we can understand that 1 by 0 is infinity. How? By considering example. One example I will tell you. 1 by 0.1, how much? That girl only has to give the answer. Tell me.
10.
Hey, 1 by 10. Very good. Second example,
10.
1 by 0.01, how much?
100.
100. Third example, 1 by 0.00304050, how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much? 1 and then 5
10.
0 na? Correct na?
Yeah.
Now fourth example is 1 and put how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So what is the answer? So it will be
10 to the power of 20.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Directly also we can write 10 to the power 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now see here, I wrote a very small number in denominator and I got very huge number. But this huge number is not infinity. This huge number is not infinity because this number is also not 0. So by this we can conclude that actually if you write a very small number near to 0 and divide, obviously you get a very huge number that is countless, that is infinity. Are you understanding or not?
Yes, sir.
Directly there is no proof. We can understand that if you take a very, very small number close to 0 and divide, we will get really a very huge number. By this example, we can understand as we keep on reducing the denominator, the numerator will increase. So when we exactly almost reach 0, then this number will be extremely high. So that's why we can say 1 by 0 is infinity. Are you understanding?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Opposite of this, we can say why 1 by infinity is 0. Because 1 by a very big number is how much? Tell me, one very small.
it's very small.
And when this is really very huge, infinity, countless, and you divide, what you are going to get almost
So
equal
it's,
to 0.
yeah, it's very
So
close
here
to
also we
zero.
can use limits and
Not limits, just approximation or just understanding. It is almost 0. Almost 0 means it is 0 only. Because you will never reach infinity. Now, infinity means how much big number you can imagine more than that. So almost it will be 0 or is equal to 0 only. This way, by example only, we can understand. Shall I erase or shall I teach more here?
No, sir, understood.
understood.
Easy only, not tough also. The reason is nobody has taught you, that's the reason. But very simple concept. Okay. So this also understood now. Okay, everything is over or not? Hello? Shall we go to next sum? Shall we?
Yes.
So next sum is find limit x. This is all R.D. Sharma questions. This type of sums are not there in, few sums are not there in NCERT, few type. Greatest integer. This is greatest integer where represents GIF.
Sir, are you teaching now for competitive?
No student, I am teaching from R.D. Sharma. I don't know you have to attend or not. R.D. Sharma questions, what Harsh sir told, you have to attend R.D. Sharma questions.
Sir, but we
No
don't
questions can come,
have
sir.
this particular topic.
So many are there. Also, I don't know what all they gave, but I don't know.
For
student.
derivatives, we have done like e power x log x and all, but for limits, we didn't do like greatest integer function and all. That's cool.
Yeah, I know.
I think limit doesn't exist.
I know, but what happened? I'm teaching. I don't know. I will ask one.
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
At
For
least today you
we'll
remember.
attend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm very clear. I'm doing some sums from R.D. Sharma that will be built up to competitive. But such simple sum don't come in competitive also. But this is not from NCERT also. Such questions are not there. I told in the beginning how to find this sum. Limit x tends to 2. So I told you clearly yesterday.
Find LHL and RHL.
GIF means greatest integer function means find LHL and RHL. LHL I will find. What I should write LHL? Tell me, help me.
X tends to
Limit x tends to 2 minus x. 2 minus means x is how much? Let x is equal to?
It is less than 2.
2 minus h.
Yeah, 2
So what I
minus
should write
h.
down? Limit h tends to 0. In the place of this, what I can write? 2 minus h. If a number is less than 2, what is its GIF? What is greatest integer function? 1. Like 1.9 means greatest integer is 1 only. Now I'll find RHL. RHL, limit x tends to 2 plus. 2 plus means let x is equal to 2 plus h. Limit h tends to 0. Greatest integer function 2 plus h. If an integer is more than 2, less than 3, what is its GIF?
2.
2.
2,
So LHL is 1, RHL is 2, limit does not exist. R.D. Sharma question, very basic question. Limit does not exist.
Sir, sir, in general world, in mathematics, we don't consider limit to 0 and other things. Sir, we usually think for a very big value. So why are we not considering limit towards infinity?
Such sums I bought today, na. Shall we do that only first?
We do
Yes,
consider
sir.
limit to 0 like in physics.
Shall we
for
do that sum only
instantaneous.
first? Limit x tends to infinity, now that sums are there, student.
Yes, sir.
But that is not there in NCERT, but R.D. Sharma is given. Shall I do that only first? Tell me, or shall I do later? Yes, give some reply. Later.
Yes, sir. We'll go gradually, like first easy and then tough sum.
See, I bought limit n tends to infinity also. Any doubt, please ask me. We'll go to next sum. Good sum, next one. Find limit x tends to 0, x sine 1 by x. How much answer? Anybody knows? Answer? Now you can find yourself now. Some introduction is over in NCERT. That is the base for every question.
Is
The
it
limit doesn't
zero?
exist.
Zero?
The limit doesn't exist.
Who told zero?
So I think it's wrong.
It is correct, student. What is your name? Very good.
Risha?
Okay, new student.
No, sir. I'm old student.
Okay, old student. How zero, student? Tell me. Very good.
Sir, if you just put the value.
If you put the value, you'll get zero. Very good.
Yeah.
Put the value, how much you'll get? 0 into sine 1 by 0. 0 into sine 1 by 0, how much? 1 by 0, how much?
Infinity.
What is sine infinity?
Undefined between 1 to.
But a fixed quantity, Valina.
Yes,
Fixed quantity or not fixed quantity? Something fixed now. A fixed quantity between what? -1 and 1. Sine of any number is from -1 to 1. If you multiply with 0, any number between -1 to 1, what you are supposed to get? No answer.
Zero only.
Zero.
So answer is 0. Correct. I told in the beginning. Sine of infinity, we don't know the answer. Whatever be the answer, it will be between -1 and 1. Something between -1 to 1. If you multiply with 0 with something between -1 to 1, you are getting 0. So 0 is the answer. Sine infinity, we don't know, but it is a fixed quantity between fixed number a fixed number or constant number between a constant number. Bhushan, have you understood?
Yes.
We don't know, but it will be something between -1 to 1. It can't go beyond. And 0 into any number between -1 to 1 is 0. Very good. Shall we proceed now? Have you understood? A doubt is there? Ananya, do you have doubt?
No, sir.
Very good. We'll go to next sum. Next sum is what? Okay, write one homework sum. Limit x tends to 5 by 2 bracket x. Again, GIF, write yourself. This is GIF, greatest integer function.
So probably in boards we will have greatest integer function because in trigonometry we learned it in school.
Trigonometry also and function also it is there now. That's why I'm
Yeah,
teaching
they
now.
haven't omitted that in school.
Function it is there. So that's why I'm doing RD Sarma question. So if you are you copy you be there only. So
The answer is 2, right?
Here it is 2 or what? 2. Here it is not like does not exist. It is 2 only. But you do homework. Next question, which I will do now. Show that limit x tends to 0, sine 1 by x does not exist.
Yes.
Answer. Does this limit exist or not exist?
Sir, it won't exist because there are 2 different values.
Limit x tends to 0. How 2 different values?
Sir.
Very good. Sine 1 by x. Now, student, what happened? Listen here. X is approaching 0. X is approaching
0.
X is approaching 0. But X will take many values close to 0. So here also what will happen? We have to find sine of. Okay, I will write, then I'll explain. As x approaches 0, like actually I took example now where x was approaching 1, different example. When x approaches 0, sine 1 by x oscillates between -1 open bracket -1 to 1, oscillates between -1 to 1 and does not have a fixed value. Does not have a fixed value. Therefore, limit x tends to 0, sine 1 by x does not exist. I'll tell you, just copy down. Here, try to understand when x, say, sine x, sine infinity, here we will take different values near 0. So what happened? We have to find sine of same number or different number.
Different.
Suppose I take x is almost equal to 0. So x is how much? X is almost equal to 0 means x is 0.00000001. You put here a sign of that number, so you will get a huge number, but you will get some number between -1 and 1. If you put x is more close to 1, again you will get answer as something between -1 to 1. Will you get the same answer or different answer?
Sir, I think we should write plus or minus because.
Wait, I will discuss with you. Will you get same answer or different answer?
Different
answer.
Different answer. So what happened? We see when the limit exists, when left hand limit is equal to right hand limit is equal to a finite quantity. Here we are getting some number between -1 to 1, but that is not fixed. That is oscillating. Such type of limits are called oscillating limits. We are continuously oscillating between -1 to 1. It is not a fixed quantity. That's why we say limit does not exist. In the previous example, you can say, in the previous example, whatever number you take, you are multiplying with 0. So every time you are getting 0 as the answer. So that was okay. But here we are getting different answer, not a fixed quantity. So that's why we say the limit is oscillating limit and it is not defined. Tell me, Bhushan, what you're saying. Bhushan, tell me.
Sir, even in negative side, it become minus sine 1 by x. So that's why it is negative as well as positive. So we can't consider.
Correct. And here also we can get negative answer also, na?
Yes, sir.
Because it depends on quadrant, which quadrant it is. So that's why I'm saying that way also you can do LHL, RHL, you'll get different answer. But here only directly you can say when x approaches 0, we don't get a one number, we'll get different answers. So fixed quantity is not there. So this is type of limit is called oscillating limit. See, before I told you when does limit does not exist, when LHL is equal to, LHL is not equal to RHL. One more case is there when we get oscillating limit. Oscillating limit also limit does not exist. Please ask some doubt.
One second. That's closed bracket -1, right?
Open bracket. I think we can get 1 also. Can we get 1 here?
No, for -1, it is closed bracket or open?
Open. Everywhere open. We'll not get 1 and -1.
Yeah.
As answer. Shall we go to next sum or this sum only? Shall we go to next question or this sum only? I should teach more.
So we can go to next one.
Next sum. R.D. Sharma sum. All of you do now only this sum. Let f of x is equal to k cos x by pi minus 2x when x is not equal to pi by 2, 3 when x is equal to pi by 2. Find the value of, okay, and if limit x tends to pi by 2, f of x is equal to f of pi by 2. This type of sum we have done in the textbook also. Textbook sum, this is same sum, no, but same type. We have done yesterday. Find the value of k. Do this one, 2 minutes time I will give you. Yesterday only we have done such type of sums in the NCERT textbook. You people have to practice more sum. Limits come with practice only. It looks easy, but there are many difficult sums also, even for boards also. You have to practice from different sources. Not only NCERT, few sums you can try from R.D. Sharma also, boards people. Like this sum, similar type of sum we have done yesterday. Is it over? How to do this sum? What is the limit? Limit x tends to pi by 2. K cos x by. Can you find this limit? How to find this limit, student? Ananya will help me how to find this limit. Ananya. People don't leave the meeting. Still, it is RD Sharma only. I think you want to study RD Sharma. Ananya, how to do?
Yes, sir.
So what we will do, Ananya?
Sir, so now for x we can substitute pi by 2.
But we'll get 0 by 0 now.
Okay, yeah.
That's the problem. So what?
Then
So we can take
X
y
is
is
equal-
equal to
We'll take 2 common from denominator. So 2 common means what I will get?
pi by 2
minus
minus
x. So now let substitution method. Let pi by 2 minus x is equal to how much? H.
So why didn't we do that in the second step itself? Like after you wrote k cos x by pi minus 2x, we could directly write that x is equal to pi by 2 minus h.
But here I tried to bring pi by 2 minus x. In the question, pi by 2 minus x was not given now. In the question, it was given pi minus 2x. So that's why
So now
first
you can
bring pi by 2
directly
minus x, then I assume. So when x tends to pi by 2, x is almost equal to pi by 2, then h is how much? Almost equal to 0. So how the question will change? Limit h tends to 0, k cos what? Pi by 2. What is x value, student?
Pi by 2 minus h.
Pi by 2 minus h. Ask the doubt if you have. Denominator how much? 2. How much? H. Allied angle we will use. What is allied angle, student? Cos pi by 2 minus theta.
Sin theta.
Sin theta. So what we get now? K sin h by 2h. Now the famous limit. Limit h tends to 0. Sin h by h how much?
1.
1.
So what we got? K by 2. But what is given in the question? Limit is equal to f of pi by 2. What is f of pi by 2 in the question? 3. So now, but limit x tends to pi by 2, f of x is equal to f of pi by 2. Substitute the value. Limit value is k by 2. Value of the function is 3. So what is the value of k?
6.
Over. Easy sum from RD Sharma. Write down some factorization sums, factorization method. Limit x tends to 1, x to power 4 minus 3x cube plus 2 by x to power 3 minus 5x square plus 3x plus 1. X to power 4 minus 3x cube plus 2 by x to cube minus 5x square plus 3x plus 1. So already I gave a clue. This is a factorization sum. People, how many of you know factor theorem, remainder theorem? Hey, you people know or not know?
So we learned it in 9.
Yes, sir.
So you forgot or you remember?
Know how to proceed with the theorem.
So kind of forgot. If you just briefly just
Do
say
you know
how to
synthetic
start.
division?
Yeah.
You know synthetic division? Now,
I mean, probably others don't.
Okay, no normal division now. That is also okay. If anybody want to learn synthetic division, you can say I'll teach. Now what happened now?
Sir, teach, sir. Then
Could you teach?
it will be useful.
Yes, sir. It's easier.
Easy,
Yes,
easy
sir.
also. Synthetic
In
division
five-
means normal division only. We can do by synthetic division in less time. Now, student, you put x. Okay, what is factor theorem? What is remainder theorem? We'll say remainder theorem. Remainder theorem. Very simple theorem.
Sir, remainder theorem means
If P
polynomial
of x,
value
if
should
P
be
of
equal to
x
0.
is a polynomial. If P of x is a polynomial and P of x is divided by which monomial? X minus a. Then what is the remainder? What is the remainder? P of a. I think you didn't understand. In the polynomial, if you want to find the remainder, in the place of x, what you have to substitute?
A.
You get the remainder. Suppose I say x to power 4 plus 3x square plus 2x plus 1 is divided by x minus 1. What is the remainder? Don't divide. In the place of x, just substitute
1.
You'll get the remainder. Are you able to recollect?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am able to recall.
In the place of x, just put 1. You will get the remainder. Now, what is the factor theorem?
Sir, if the factor,
if
then
P,
the remainder is 0.
If P of if P of x is a polynomial, and P of 0 is P of a is equal to how much? P of x is a polynomial. P of a is how much? 0. Then who is the factor?
X minus a.
X minus a. If P of x is a polynomial and P of a is 0, just a little brush up. P of x is a polynomial and P of a is 0, then x minus a is the factor of P of x. Directly we can say. Now why I am teaching this? Because it is needed here. Now see here. In the numerator, if you put 1, is that polynomial going to become 0? Numerator polynomial?
Yes, sir.
0 na. So if you put 1, it becomes 0. So who is the factor of the
X minus 1.
X minus 1? So divide this by x minus 1. How to divide? You know long division method. Divide and tell me how much you'll get. You know long division. Suppose you don't, you know long division, I will teach by synthetic. Synthetic, how to divide? You write the coefficient. What is the coefficient of x to power 4?
1.
1. Then what is the coefficient of x to power 3?
Minus 3.
But we have to take everybody coefficient. X to power 2?
0.
Plus
0.
2.
0. X
0.
Oh, 0.
and constant 2.
Plus
And
0.
with what we are dividing?
1.
X minus 1. So put 1 here. Put 0 here. This 0 from your side. Add 1 plus 0.
1.
1. 1 1 ja 1. Add minus 2. 1 into minus 2. Minus 2. Add. 1 into minus 2. Minus 2. Add. 1 into minus 2. Minus 2. 0. So this is the remainder. 0 is the remainder. We were knowing this is a factor means remainder will be 0. So what I can write now? I can write this as x minus 1 is the divisor. And now student, when I divide this polynomial by x minus 1, the quotient will be a polynomial of degree
3.
3. So this is the coefficient. Now what I should write? X cube
Minus
2x square minus 2x, and this is minus 2.
Minus 2.
If you divide by actual process now, you are going to get this only as quotient. You can divide and see. Just write this as the coefficient, but degree should be 1. Shall I teach again?
Can you explain it again?
Which one? Okay, I think I explained.
Synthetic division, sir.
Copy the next one. Denominator I will explain again. Copy down. Or you can do long division also if you want. It will take time.
You are dividing it by 1.
Huh?
You are dividing it by 1 as x tends to 1.
Now we are divided. See what I'm saying.
This is basically trial and error, right?
Not hit and trial.
Synthetic method.
See, not synthetic division is okay, but I'm saying that when you put in the numerator 1, is this polynomial going to become 0?
Yes, sir, it's going to become 0.
So if you put 1, it is going to become 0. So who is the factor of this polynomial? X minus 1. Okay. So what you do, you divide this polynomial by x minus 1. You have done this in 9th or 10th. Divide. So now divide means what will come? First x into what is x to power 4? X to power 3. So what will get? X to power 3 minus x cube. Change the sign. So it will get minus 2x cube plus 2. Now what I should do? Minus 2x square. See, same thing we are getting here also now. So instead of doing by this process, I did by synthetic division. If you do not understand synthetic division, you can divide like this way. Keshav, are you understanding or not?
Sir,
Keshav.
I'm understanding long division. If you explain synthetic division once more, it will be highly
So shall I explain for the numerator, denominator?
Sir,
Just explain for denominator.
Understanding long division, sir.
Huh? I should explain for?
So anything will be enough.
Okay, so I will explain for numerator once, then denominator. So numerator means what you do, I'll explain slowly. You write since we are dividing by x minus 1, means synthetic division means write 1 only. Then write all the coefficient. What is the coefficient of x to power 4? It is 1. Then after x to power 4, x to power 3. What is the coefficient? Minus 3. But then x square term is not there, so its coefficient will be 0. Then x, it is also not there, so coefficient will be 0. Then constant is there, 2. Then what you do, you put 1 0 from your side. Then add 1 plus 0, 1. Then multiply 1 into 1, 1. Then again add this 2, minus 2. Again multiply 1 into minus 2, minus 2. Add. You'll get minus 2. 1 into minus 2, minus 2. Again add, minus 2. 1 into minus 2, minus 2, 0. At the end, we were expecting that remainder is 0. So we got 0. If you don't get 0 means you are doing wrong. Now student, you understand, when I divide a degree 4 polynomial by a monomial, the quotient will be a cubic polynomial. Cubic, because 1 degree will reduce by 1. X to power 4 I am dividing by x minus 1. The degree will decrease. Now this numbers represent the coefficient of the quotient. So what is the coefficient? 1. And I will write x cube minus 2x square minus 2x. And this is the constant. Why did I wrote x minus 1? I should write na student, because this is the dividend. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Remainder is 0. So dividend is equal to divisor into quotient. Are you understanding or not, Keshav? Are you understanding or not? No reply. Shall I now see, if you put 1 in the denominator, even that is going to become 0?
Yes, sir.
So even that is a factor of x minus 1. Divide that also by x minus 1. So what you will get now? Write the coefficient. What is right?
X square minus 4x.
1 minus 5, then 3, and then 1. 1 0 will put to ourselves. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 1 is 1. So now add. What you will get? Add means?
Minus 4.
Minus 4. Multiply. 1 into minus 4, minus 4. What you will get? Minus 1. Multiply. So we were expecting 0 means 0. Now we are dividing a cubic polynomial. So quotient will be a quadratic. These are the coefficient. X square minus 4x minus 1 and x minus 1. Now what happened? X minus 1, x minus 1?
Cancel.
Cancel. In the place of x, put 1. What you'll get?
5 by 4.
Huh?
5 by 4.
5 by 4 minus 5 by minus 4, I think. So it will be 5 by 4. Shall I stop or shall I teach more? Shall I give homework? Write one homework. Is time over or still there?
10 minutes over.
Time up, sir.
One homework sum, then we'll go. Limit x tends to 1. Tell me. Homework sum. X cube plus 3x square minus 3x minus 1. Answer is 1/2. Do same way. Shall we dismiss the class and meet on Monday? Is your complex number test over, Bhushan?
No, sir.
Oh, the test was cancelled.
Okay. Study well. We'll meet on Monday. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.